We're here today at the Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Classic in the spirit of Doc. I'm here, Rondell Montz. We got Brandon Frame here. We got a big matchup today, the first game of opening season of high school basketball in the state of Connecticut between Ledyard and Northwest Catholic. It should be a good one, Brandon.
Yeah, I think so. We got two teams that have been practicing. They got talent on both sides of the ball. So I'm just really excited for today's game. I think it's going to be a grinded out game. First season, you got to get those kinks out. But I'm looking forward to something exciting.
Right, Ledyard, a physical team, well coached. They like to play real physical and smart. But Northwest, also, let me say this first. Northwest is missing a big portion of big piece of their team right now. Amir Spears, he's a big piece of the team. He brings about 15 to 20 points a game, and he's hurt. I believe he had to have surgery this summer, playing in AAU basketball this year. But they're gonna miss him today and for the rest of the season right now. Well, actually, he'll be back maybe like the fifth or sixth game, but they're gonna miss him tonight against Ledyard. But we'll see what happens.
Let's go.
All right.
Hi,
my name's J.C. McCauley.
I'm Naisha McCauley, and you're watching AccessTV.org.
Controlled by the Colonels. How about that? Ball stays with the Ledyard Colonels. It's opening day high school basketball. That's Devin Rickerson. Over to Turner, spots up, three ball, off the mark. Rebound, Hutchinson. One of the top players in the ECC. Hutchinson scores it. Ledyard jumps out to a 2-0 lead. Luka better up. Sharpshooting junior. Northwest out in front by one. It's Rickerson. Rickerson, three ball off the mark. We got a foul call. Foul assessed to number 21, Trevor Hutchinson, his first, team's first. Senior guard over to Mr. Whitmore. Down low. We got a foul for him. Foul says number 34, Guy Ragland, his first, team's first. Turnover. All stays Northwest. Turner pushes it. Gives it over to Whitmore. Back to Turner. Woodrow controlling the pace. Down low, Hutchins spots up, three ball, off the mark. Rebound Northwest. Nice ball. Takes it out. Goes up the floor. Scores it. Northwest out to a 5-2 lead in the first quarter. At the third annual Spirit of the Dock. Hutchinson's off the mark. Good rebound. We got a foul call. That foul's assessed to number 21, Trevor Hutchins. That's his second. Team's second. Anderson. Continuing in a 7-2 ball game early on. First quarter, coming up in 5 minutes. Whitmore gives it out to Rickerson, down low, Hutchinson. Hutchins off the mark. Takes it back out. Bello spots up mid-range, off the mark, rebound, Hutchins. We got a foul call. That foul was assessed for number 34 guy Ragnar. That's his second. Team second. Rickerson, they got him trapped in the corner. Timeout by Ledyard. First timeout. I want to welcome everybody to the third annual Spirit of the Dock. Appreciate y'all. And we also got Access TV in the building. Streaming live. We also got my guy, Splash Productions videotaping. We got a 7-2 ball game early on first quarter. Traveling. Ball goes back over to Northwest. We got a fun-filled day of great basketball action. Got great food out there. So make sure y'all enjoy this wonderful Saturday. That's pass. Stolen. Rickerson. Oh, can't convert. Very good. On the break. Continue pushes the lead. 9-2. Northwest. Over the curves. Out of Ledyard. Down low. And a foul call. That foul assessed to number 23, Deontay Anderson. His first, team's third.
Look around, hands up and ready. Look around, hands up and ready. Coming down right there. Five, quarter.
3 ball off the mark. They're out of the ECC. Northwest comes out of the CCC. Rickerson off the mark. Big rebound, Anderson. We got another foul call. That foul's assessed to number 24, E.J. Albro. That's his first, team's third. Now 2-ball game, just under 3 minutes to go. First quarter. Anderson spots up 3-ball, no. Rebound by Rickerson, Ledyard pushing. Nice pass, Turner can't control it. Anderson coming out of the pack with it. There we go. That's Eddie Reyes Suarez with the ball, controlling it for Ledyard. My guy Mike DeMora, London Day in the building. What's going on, Mikey D? Turner off the mark, rebound, Luka, Bello. Suarez comes out of there with a rebound. Skip pass, Turner, 3-ball, off the mark. Shout out to the Turners. First quarter, off the ball, rebound, Rickerson. He's going to get the last right now. They pushing it. Rickerson blows the layup, gets it back. Rickerson can't convert. Coming up on 40 seconds to go, first quarter. Defense by Rickerson. Ball stays with Northwest. We got subs coming into the game. Back into the game with Whitmore. And checking in number 31, Elijah Brown. We got 33 seconds.
Come up, Jonah, Muffin! Nick, move down! Come up, Jonah!
Five successes, number 31, Elijah Brown. His first team's score. At the line, shooting 3, number 23, Deontay Anderson. Coming back to the second shot.
Pick it up. I got shooter.
Second in the game for Northwest, number 24, Shane Rice.
One side, guys.
As Jada Bickman goes in, Xavier off the mark, who wants it? Northwest comes out with it. We got 10 seconds. 5 seconds. out to a 14-2 lead. Three ball, Xavier Whitmore. Can Ledyard cut it to this lead? Oh, they got a tap. That's that Ledyard defense. Oh, that's a turnover. Anderson hits it off and scores it. 16-5, second quarter.
And we're here, Greater Hartford Pro-Am, Ledyard, Northwest Catholic.
Off the mark.
Northwest Catholic up 16-5 here in the second quarter.
Getting into the teeth of the defense.
Brandon frames here with Ronell Munts for a third year in a row. How you doing, brother?
Third year in a row. I'm doing real good, man. How's everything with you, man?
Everything's real good.
That's real good. That's good, man.
Happy to be here. Spirit of the dock. Good basketball action.
That's right.
Game of the day.
That's right.
Off the mark, rebound,
Rickerson bringing up the ball.
Turner.
Should be a good matchup here.
This should be a good matchup. I don't know too much about Ledyard, but I know a little bit about Northwest Catholic. They're missing one of their stars. I know that today. Amir Spears. He's a very flashy player, young. He's a sophomore this year, but he's hurt. He had an injury. I believe he had to have surgery this year. So he'll probably miss the first 2 games of the season. But he's special. He's special. As Dick Vitale once said, he's definitely a diaper dandy. He's a young guy, son of Amir Spears, a Weaver great, a McDonald's All-American nominee back in, I want to say, 1990, I want to say it was. I don't want to date myself too much, but you know. But no, Amir Spears, young, they call him Primo Spears for Northwest Catholic. He's one to watch, up and coming. They have a lot of other good players on Northwest Catholic squad as well. Number 23, Dante Anderson. He's a sharpshooter. He'll definitely light it up from the three-point perimeter. Ledyard looks like they're a banger, physical, smart, Indiana University type team. Half-court offense type squad. But they're well coached. But it's gonna be a long day today, Brandon. But we've known 3 years. We're used to it.
We're used to it. We're used to the grind here with Access TV.
Mr. Stan McCauley, the legend, the great.
The GOAT.
Anderson off the ball, big rebound. Hutchins. Gives it over to Woodruff, outlet, Turner. Ken. He's fouled.
I'm gonna give it up early to Kevin Kursky. He puts a great tournament on every year. He's very, very passionate. If anybody knows Kev, he's a very passionate individual anyway, but he's definitely passionate about it when it comes to basketball. And Doc Hurley, and that's why he named this in the spirit of Doc, to keep Doc tied into this great tournament, to keep it going. And like I said, give shouts out to Kevin Kursky because he does a great job every year putting this on. And we look forward to having this for another 10, 20 years going forward and having it grow. Maybe we can get some of those legendary games back with the Weaver Hartford High games, those games back in.
I think so.
I think that'll be a real good thing for the city, for the community.
Marcus Goss, one of the top scorers in the state.
We lucked up this year too. Normally there's a lot of snow out there.
Yeah.
We lucked up this year. We missed it by 1 day, which is a good thing.
Yes. So we'll see all the games
We
today.
dodged it, exactly. And it is a lot of games. 5 games today, right? So we got 4 more after this one. Mm-hmm. Long day. Different type format. This is sort of like the N1 street ball format with the announcer doing the play-by-play over the loudspeaker as you hear him in the background. But this is also opening day for a lot of high school basketball teams. They start their season today.
Good defense by Ledyard.
Oh,
Here's steal. Anderson, nice turnover. Hutchins. Gives it over to Whitmore. Over to Rickerson. Whitmore. Woodruff. Turner. Off the ball. Gets his own rebound.
Turner with his own rebound.
That's over.
Tough play right there.
He said he hopped on that bus.
Referee want to call it tight right there. I don't think that was a travel right there, but what do I know?
The ref, they're out there doing their job.
Exactly.
Coming with the press, Ledyard in the press. Nice 1-2-2 press.
Ledyard's known for. Luka. We got a foul call.
Keep your hands in the car, young fella. Don't reach.
Fouls
Move your feet.
Devin Rickerson. That's his second. Team 6.
4:59 left here in the second quarter. Northwest Catholic up 16-11 over Ledyard.
Like this nice backcourt with Marabello and Como. Nice 1-2 punch. Como spots up. Off the ball, rebound, Turner. Over to Woodruff.
Northwest getting after it on defense. That's why they had that 5-point lead right now.
Stacks out there in the corridor. You need something to eat while
Northwest is a well-coached team.
Yeah,
Like I said,
Bellows and Ledyard.
definitely well
The state of
balanced.
Connecticut.
Definitely. They'll definitely be competing for a championship this year. I know they expect to go far in the tournament, especially once Amir Spears comes back.
Number 25,
He's good for at least 20 points a game.
Team's fifth.
Maybe 6 to 7 assists a game, maybe more. He just changes the whole offense and the whole concept of what they do.
We got a timeout, Ledyard. 30-second timeout. 4:32 to go in the first half. 30-second timeout. Stay on the court. Again, shout out Access TV up top. We're streaming this live all day. That's Whitmore for 3.
Whitmore for 3. 5'7" senior guard.
It's a big shot coming out of the timeout.
Ledyard came back. They were down about 11 points at the beginning of the quarter. Fighting back here in the second.
Ledyard definitely is a grind-out type team. They play tough physical basketball, so they're not out of any game, actually.
We got 4 minutes to go in the first half. We got a 2-point ball game. Northwest out in front.
It's the Ledyard, got to make those the easy ones.
Pushing it. Nice pass. Whitmore kicks it out. Woodruff throws the floater. No. Rebound. Wendell Green. Gives it over to Como.
Northwest Catholic with a 2-point lead here, second quarter. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. Northwest moving the ball, rotating. Marabello drives. Nice pull-up mid-range off the mark. Ledyard pushing the ball here. Jack Woodruff.
Turner.
We'll call that a pass, nice lob pass in the interior. That's one way to beat that zone where Northwest is in right now. Get into the middle and let the big men go to work. Or they can just shoot the lights out.
Marabello spots up 3 ball.
Marabello with the knockdown. I think that might be a couple shots.
I think that looks real good. Nice shot. Showed a lot of poise there, a lot of courage. No fear.
Como. Marabello back over to Como. 3 ball. No. Big rebound by Rickerson. That's about his 6th, 7th rebound. Oh,
Good steal. Northwest staying alert.
We got a 21-16 ball game. Coming
Nicholas,
up in 2 minutes.
don't move.
First half.
The junior.
Staying alert.
He's
the
showing a little bit
steal.
of his experience right there on that steal, that layup.
Turner knocked down with the 3. Unconscious pull.
Unconscious. I'm not
I
afraid of
think
you.
he's ready. You got the green light.
I'm
You got
not
the green
afraid
light.
of you.
21-19, 2-point ball game. As Ledyard bring on the mark.
Pick the pace up. Northwest is balling. Ledyard is balling.
Jonah Obi with the 2 points.
Both teams are playing tough right now.
6'4".
Turner.
Junior.
No. Big rebound. Trevor Hutchins. Nice.
Both
hustle
teams have
play.
a decent amount of size there, about 6'5". 6'5" players, 6'4" players. It's nice to have that.
Decent size, definitely high school
You
basketball.
see that
Exactly.
you know?
Exactly.
We don't see 7-footers around here.
Not too many. Not too many at all.
That don't happen very
I
often.
think the last one was Andre Drummond.
Yeah.
I think he's doing pretty good though, right now. For himself.
Shout out to Hartford Public. They in the building. Coach Ledyard. Coach Ledyard.
When they switched these 2 games, this is supposed to be the 2 o'clock game. So I think that Robocross Hartford High game is the 2 o'clock game now.
Okay. They switched it up with the okie doke on the schedule, huh?
Stays with it. Can't convert.
That's okay, man. Whatever game they throw at us,
This is a nice game.
we'll take care of it.
The tip off. The third annual Spirit of the Dock. Hold on. Luka. We under a minute.
Northwest showing a lot of patience right now, moving the rock around. Good pass down low to the big man. Good block. Good block.
We got 35 seconds to go.
Defense turns into offense.
Make sure y'all hit the
23-19 Northwest. 30 seconds left here in the second quarter.
We're gonna hold it for 1, they said.
Ledyard might be looking for the last shot. Nope, they're gonna attack. Northwest with the defense. Blue ball, Ledyard ball. 20 seconds left.
They got to put a little bit more mustard on that pass. That's
In the
that's
first
like
half.
the coach is telling them right now to make that pass a little stronger and follow through.
The rest are kind of let them play. It wasn't too much of a heavy call. 6 fouls on Ledyard, 5 on Northwest. So let them play up to the half. So
Exactly.
I like that. Letting
Exactly.
the boys play. First game of the season, let them get the jitters out.
Hey, let them fill each other out, see what's going on, see who can do what.
We got 5 seconds. With more, no.
Good follow.
Turn on, no. And at the end of the first half, we got a 20.
End of the first quarter. End of the first half. 23-19 Northwest over Ledyard. We'll be back. We're gonna get a message from our sponsors, and then we'll be back with the third quarter, second half. First game at a Greater Hartford Pro-Am Spirit of the Dock Basketball Classic.
Hey, it's opening day for us too, Brandon. Don't worry about it, man. I got your back, man.
My name is J. Stan McCauley, and I do business as Light Source Productions. I provide professional services in the area of strategic video communications. First, what we do is we help you craft your message using what I call the rule of the 5 W's: who, what, when, where, and why. We do event documentation, content acquisition, full-scale productions, editing, and of course distribution through our social media television network. And with social media, video is more important now than it has ever been. Whether you're talking big business, small business, nonprofit, church, or just an individual. Let's say you plan you're planning an event, a wedding, whatever the case may be. But let's say a big event, but no video. And you spent all this time, all these hours to put this event on, and maybe 100, 200 people attend the event. But more important than that is that thousands could attend by watching it on social media. But of course, you don't think about this until after the event is over. You can't afford not to capture it for social media. And despite what people think, I am affordable. Give me a call. Let's plan your next video project and share it with the world. on my social media television network. I promise you that you will have the attention of one person. Me.
These are the monsters of the road. Ever drive alongside a tractor trailer in the rain? Scary. You're hoping they don't change lanes. Now they see you, now they don't. This monster can crush you in an instant. They may be insured for millions, but you're not thinking of that in a dangerous situation. I'm attorney Jeffrey Dressler. Have an accident, you know what to do. Because this is what we do. 24/7, 11/22.
Like I said, this is the first game of the third annual Spirit of the Five. We got a fun-filled, action-packed, fun day for y'all on this Saturday.
And we're back.
Afternoon.
Second half action, first game of the day. Northwest Catholic versus Ledyard. Northwest up 23-19. And we'll see how the second half goes. Let's see if Ledyard can come back and make a comeback and win this game, or can Northwest start to pull away here in the third quarter. Third quarter is always that crucial time. You know, it can make or break your game. You always want to be a good third quarter team.
Definitely. The third quarter, that's where you can see, you start to see what's going on. Start to see who's going to pull away, who's going to do what. Northwest got to just keep doing what they've been doing and just keep Ledyard at bay, but not with passes like that. Those passes got to be a little bit more crisp, a little bit more stronger. Good sportsmanship down here by Northwest, number 4, Luca Mirabello.
They got a nice little backcourt action there, a nice solid backcourt to look
Definitely.
very steady.
Definitely. We also got Baller.TV. They're live streaming all the games. That's Luca Mirabello.
Northwest bringing the ball down the court, working the ball against this 2-3 zone that Ledyard is in. Looking for the gaps to get a shot or drive and kick.
Mirabello's definitely running the offense, controlling the pace of the game right here, doing a good job.
It's times like this where I wish Connecticut had a shot clock. You know,
that would change everything.
That would change the game here.
Definitely speed the game up. Make the players start to think a little bit more.
With the
Definitely a travel violation right there.
He definitely left his feet there.
But you're right, if it was a shot clock, it'd definitely be a quicker flow to the offense. Make you have to react and think a little quicker. I agree. I think we need a shot clock. I don't like when the teams hold the ball and just keeps passing. Good move down low. Tough, physical move.
6'5"
Hutchins. Nice move down low in traffic. Ledyard's going to need more of that from Hutchins. He's one of the tallest guys on the court.
I like the box out action from Ledyard. You know, they're not letting Northwest get those second chance shots.
Northwest is definitely only giving them one shot and they're out. Mirabello second guessed himself right there. End result, travel violation. You got to shoot that, young fella.
Should have pulled it. Got to be unconscious with it.
Definitely, no fear. He's a senior, though. He'll figure it out real quick this year. Don't second guess yourself.
That's Van Rickerson over to Jack Woodrow. Spots up mid-range.
Ooh, that's a nice pull-up. I like that. When you can develop a nice mid-range game, it makes you really hard to guard.
I was just about to say, that's the lost art, that mid-range game, but it's coming back. And you're right. You get that mid-range game in there, you'll be unstoppable. Definitely. I don't like when I see teams just selling for the three-point shot all the time. You know, mix it up. Keep the defense off balance. Northwest is causing some problems with this zone that they're in right now. Ledyard's figured out how to attack it.
Those 50-50 balls, really important. 50-50 balls.
Last time coming into the game, checking in, that's number 11, Luke Fox. He replaces Ledyard.
Shout out to the promoter, the organizer, Kevin Kursky, for supplying us with the rosters of today's game.
We greatly appreciate you.
We greatly appreciate this.
Makes our job a little easier.
His first, team's first. We got a tie ball game. Once again, we want to welcome everybody here. The third annual Spirit of the Dock.
Too much dribbling there. Mr. Ragland trying to do a little too much in traffic. Got to move the ball.
Number 11, Luke Fox, his first, team's first. Shout out to my guy Will Antrim, building, I see you. Gobo spots up free ball off the mark. Richardson with another rebound.
Ledyard moving the ball.
Three ball.
Tie game, 23-23. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Wait for Ragland to take that charge there. Another lost art in basketball. You know, being that vulnerable to just give your body up.
Exactly.
Take that charge.
Exactly. Getting physical
For the
down
team.
there.
Take it for the team.
Draw the charge. Take one for the team. But you don't see it a lot anymore. You don't see kids drawing charges that much anymore. Everybody's trying to go for the block, which is a good thing. But sometimes just keep it simple. Square up, get your feet set, draw the charge.
I play for Coach Smith.
Easy.
He always is like, you know, we want to get 3 to 5 charges a game. That's the difference. That's 6 to 10 points.
Yep.
Potentially, if you can draw that many charges, that could be the difference.
Well, I believe defense turns into
loss.
offense quickly. Yeah, definitely, and it changes the momentum of the game, especially with a charge. Because usually a charge is a big collision, there's a lot of contact, and if it's a charge called, the defense wins on that play. But I definitely respect Coach Smith, and you know, he's an excellent coach. He's a legend in the state of Connecticut. Taught me a few things back in my playing days.
Fox, down low, Ragland, nice tough defense. There comes football, and Xavier. Richardson, 3 ball, off the mark.
Been tied at 23-23 for about a minute and a half or so. Ledyard in a 1-2-2 press, or 1-2-1-1. Trying to get a trap in the corner, get them to coffin corners. Northwest breaks the press.
Offensive charge.
Little player control there.
I like the mindset. I like the physicality, but you know, you got to be a little bit more discreet with that push off. But it was a good idea.
Team second.
Ledyard's holding Northwest at just 23 points right now. Northwest is not, can't get off that 23-point mark. Another offensive charge call. That's good defense by Northwest.
That's his third.
That's a big play. Let's see if Northwest is starting to pull away. They've been stuck on 23 for a while, like I just said.
Checking into the game, number 24, E.J. Allborn.
But you got to take your hat off to Ledyard with the physical play, the grind out, grimy play.
They were down early, but that physical play, that defense, that press,
Right.
getting them right back where they want to be.
Pressure burst pipes.
Got Northwest a little flustered. Here comes the timeout. It was coming.
Northwest is
timeout
a
was
little
coming.
rattled. The coach said he's seen enough right now. Let's call it timeout. Let's hit the reset button.
That press is designed to make you speed up, get you nervous, and Northwest did exactly
Exactly.
what the press is designed to do.
That press make you think. That press make you think. And the coach said, yeah, let's hit that reset button. Let's go over here and think. That's why he called the timeout. You're right. Got DJ Craig G and DJ Big Mike supplying the music today. Like I said, this is a little different high school environment. It's very festive, especially during the Christmas holiday. Street ball and one type style announcing. Every play is commentated, play-by-play. Definitely is a nice atmosphere, different type of atmosphere for high school basketball.
I think the players really enjoy it.
I think so too, definitely. With the music, gets you in a rhythm playing, getting to hear every play-by-play announce, everything that you do, good and bad. Definitely a good way to kick off the season, to start off the season.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
In the spirit of Doc. We won't let you rest, Doc, man. Doc Hurley, a legend, a great. I'm waiting for that statue to be put up of Doc Hurley.
Oh,
anywhere.
Yeah, where they doing that at?
I've heard a couple years ago they were voting on putting a statue up. I'm not sure exactly where, but it'd be fitting to be put at Weaver High School, the new Weaver High School on Granby Street. A lot of renovations going on down there. I think that would be very fitting.
Right out when you're walking in, that's what you walk past to go into the gym.
A nice 10-foot statue of Doc Hurley. Right in the Weaver, what we call the Doc Dome. But we'll see. Put your votes in, folks, for the Doc Hurley statue. He deserves it and more.
I remember Doc Hurley like it was yesterday. I ain't getting the game that much,
Spill on the floor. So they're cleaning up the floor. So we're going to get a word from our sponsors while they clean up the floor.
All right, here we go. Let's get both teams back out on the court. Here we go. We got a tie ball game in this interconference matchup, the CCC versus the ACC. Come up on 3 minutes, third quarter.
23-23. We've been tied at 23-23 for about 2.5 minutes now. Some good defensive action mixed with a few turnovers. But these last 3 minutes, I think, are going to be real exciting. See who can pull away. Who can give themselves an advantage going into the fourth quarter.
Good box out down there by Ledyard.
You know, Ledyard's making sure that they get one shot and one shot only. So Northwest has to make it count.
Good box out by Hutchins down there in the post.
Off the mark. Big rebound.
Northwest with the push. Fast break. Oh, where's the jump ball?
Wow.
Good interior passing.
Ready Ragland to get the bucket. Got some long arms there.
Guy
6'5"
Ragland.
with the turnover.
Got to keep the eyes
Lack
on the
of
ball.
concentration.
Got to stay focused. Got to stay focused.
Got Trinity down here.
Northwest up 2. 2 minutes left. 25-23 here in the third quarter.
See if Northwest can add to this 2-point lead. Ledyard in the zone. Got the zone moving.
They got to move the ball just a little bit faster. They're not moving it fast enough against the zone.
Anderson pulls up mid-range.
Moving the ball just a little too slow against that zone. Not getting open looks.
You got to move it fast. Good pass down low.
25-25 Ledyard, Northwest. 1 minute, 25 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Good pass, game sped up. It's getting close. It's definitely a close game. It's tight right now. Both teams trying to play a little faster, move the rock a little faster, up and down the court. But it's still a 25-25 game. Ledyard is doing a good. This is a Ledyard type game right here. We're gonna grind it out, keep it close, physical. Northwest wants to run. A little short right there. Bend your knees.
Free throws count. Free throws count.
Checking back into the game, number 12, Eddie Reyes Suarez replaces Trevor Hutchins. Converts the second, puts his team up by 1.
Northwest up 1. 1 minute, 15 seconds left.
Good interior pass. Good catch.
Good
Good
ball
finish.
movement.
Definitely good
Northwest,
finish.
well, Ledyard gains their first lead of the game.
1 minute. Good defense, Suarez
Got to watch those passes. Can't be careless.
kicks it out.
Ledyard is running and Ledyard is moving. Nice physical game. Missing the layup. You got to make those. Just a little short.
Layups matter. Free throws matter.
They definitely matter.
Anderson, rainbow 3. Big rebound.
Good rebound. We showed some size right there.
Fouls assist to number 12. And Suarez.
Yeah, Suarez is built like a running back, stocky guy.
Yeah, you know, like a football player. Get one of the football
Definitely.
players on the team. Get some rebounds. They work hard.
Exactly, nice and physical.
No, they score not a points.
Nope,
But they just
this
get out
one he's
there
into
and
the
do what
bang,
they gotta do.
just bang somebody up, push somebody around, be physical.
Down low. Foul assist number 2, Xavier Whitmore. His second, team 6.
Two-man game, interior passing, get that out of here. That's that Ledyard defense right there, but you got to catch the rock. Good passing, don't get caught up with the Euro.
Ooh.
The Euro for 2-0.
Ledyard, which was down at halftime by 4, has turned into a 3-point lead here in the third quarter.
Kicks it out. Landon.
Making Northwest think with this press.
Jump ball with 2.6.
Ledyard is attacking the basket, then they're putting the press on Northwest, making Northwest really, really think right now. Mirabello has to get in here and slow him up a little bit and just, calm everything down, change the pace of the game. Quick 3.
Nope.
Well, I guess it had to be
Here
quick.
we
It
are,
was the
into
end of
the third quarter. 29-26. Ledyard on top. So that's what I was talking about, third quarter. It's really important. Ledyard
quarter.
was down by 4 at halftime and has
Right.
now turned that into a 3-point lead going into the fourth.
Right.
Really important.
We'll see what happens in the fourth quarter. That's the money quarter. So we'll see what goes on. Northwest got to step the game up a little bit, start running and finishing shots. They're missing a lot of easy layups, but also Ledyard is only giving them one shot down low once they miss that shot. And they're coming back and attacking. They're putting that press on them. So we'll see what happens in the fourth quarter. If Ledyard keeps that press on him, it might be a little problems for Northwest, but Northwest is going to have to figure it out, so we'll see.
Yes, sir. We'll be back with a word from our sponsors. Back with the fourth quarter action. At the end of this game, we will have a winner and we will have a loser. Who's it going to be?
Here we go. We hear the all-important fourth quarter.
Right now, it looks like Ledyard wants a little bit more than Northwest, but that can change. But Ledyard is the aggressor right now, playing definitely physical, good rebound down low, good work.
Turner getting after it. Turner, if Turner looks like a MVP candidate,
possibly.
Should Ledyard win the game?
Possibly. He's definitely asserting himself out there, playing very physical.
The 34 guy Ragland, that's his third, team's third.
Like you said earlier, free throws matter, so he needs to knock these down. Knees bent, follow through. A little bit more.
Off the mark with the first.
Just a little bit more.
Converts the second.
1 out of 1.
We got a 4-point ball game.
This press is definitely causing Northwest some problems right now. Just get it over. Wow.
Those fouls there, you know, those are the ones where you're like, come on.
Those are the worst type fouls.
Because the coach is just sitting there like, why?
Why?
That foul is assessed to number 2, Xavier Whitmore, his third.
Especially in a close game like this, the clock stops. You got the person at the free throw line, playing the free throw line, I'll get it together. Shooting 3 free throws.
You don't want to give away free points.
Never. He's up there shooting like he's in his backyard.
15, Devin Rickerson. He replaces Xavier Whitmore.
Knocks down all 3.
We got a 1-point ball game.
Good
Oh,
pass.
good pass. Oh.
You gotta make those layups.
You gotta make those. Somebody laying there, you're trying to pad my stats with some assists and you're messing it up.
Gotta make the easy one, especially in a close game like this in the fourth quarter.
That comes back to hurt you.
Definitely can come back.
You lost by 2. See if you had made that layup.
Marabella's controlling the pace of the game. Being very patient, but they need to attack. Playing real passive right now. They need to attack and not settle for threes.
Rebound, Rickerson. Suarez.
That press in the zone has Northwest just a little flustered. They're definitely having to think a whole lot right now on offense. And Ledyard's definitely controlling the pace of this game on offense and defense. Jump ball, players on the floor, grinding for that loose ball.
6 minutes, 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Ledyard up 30-29 over Northwest Catholic. We can't buy a shot today.
No, there's a lid on that hoop right now.
The hoop is looking like a small cup, and they just can't get the ball in.
Good pass down low. Another missed layup.
Layups after layup,
That's 4
it's almost
easy
like they
points
haven't
that
practiced.
Ledyard could have had. Yeah, good take to the basket. Ledyard missed 2 easy layups down there. That's 4 points right there. Hopefully that won't come back to haunt him. They're up 1 right now.
It's like the first shot you ever learn in basketball is a layup.
It's a layup. It's the
you gotta
easiest
make a
shot
layup.
in basketball. But it's a little different when you got a crowd watching, referees on the court,
And the lights come on.
and the lights are on. Everybody can play when the lights off, but when the lights get turned on, let's see what you got. But this is the money quarter right here. You got to make those bunnies, those little layups right there if you want to win the game. That's the difference. You got to make the free throws. You got to make the layups. But again, this is the first game, the Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Classic in the spirit of Doc. Great move down low. Another missed layup. You got to capitalize on these opportunities.
They can't buy a basket.
Both teams are struggling offensively. You know, we talked earlier about the silly fouls when you foul a three-point shooter. That's a silly foul, too, as well, when you foul a player on the rebound right there after you took the three-point shot. It's one thing to follow your shot, but you have to be under control and you have to think. Silly fouls build up and you get put in a bonus. It hurts your team. Ledyard playing inside out.
30-30. 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter.
It's a low-scoring game, but it's very exciting. Marabello off the mark.
That shot looks
teams.
real good, but it's just
Did.
not dropping.
I thought it was going to go in. I had my hand up like the ref because I thought it was going to go. It looked good.
It looked real good.
But
Rotation,
everything that
form.
looked good ain't good.
Exactly. There you go.
Woo! Way off.
Good pass. I don't know how he got that
There we
pass
go.
through. And nice layup.
Big man in the middle.
Good to see Ledyard finish a layup down low.
Anderson on the mark, another rebound. Oh, good. Out of bounds, ball.
Good play. He just threw it off his own self. Good hustle, though.
32-30. Ledyard up over Northwest. 4 minutes, 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Yes. Got Mr. and Mrs. Dinesky's in the building.
Somebody's going to start making shots, and somebody's going to pull away. It's going to happen.
Right now, Ledyard got a 2-point lead. That's all they need right now. Especially where it seems like there's a lid on that basket. Good defense by Ledyard. Hutchins is definitely playing both ends of the court. Good defense down there.
Turner, Woodrow, Bickham, Woodrow.
Ledyard showing patience. They got the 2-point lead.
Gives it out.
Let's keep moving the ball, make the defense move. Northwest is in this zone right here. Big three.
Yeah, the big three. That was a
Big
big three.
three.
That's a big three.
That showed a lot
3.5
of guts,
minutes left.
a lot of courage. Bickham with the three. Bickham with the three. That was a big shot.
Big three at this point in the game.
Exactly. To put Ledyard up by 5. Huge shot.
Foul on number 21, Trevor Hutchins. That's his fourth team's night.
Marabello at the line. Every free throw, everything matters right now. It's 3 minutes left in the game. 3:23 left in the game to be exact. Marabello, this is the first one.
We got subs coming back into the game. Number 3, Landell Green. Xavier Whitmore and Devin Rickerson. With 3:23.
3 minutes left. Ledyard 35, Northwest 30. Brandon, what do you think, man? Who's your MVP so far?
I mean,
Who would you choose if we had to choose? Which you will?
Rickerson and Hutchins
Okay.
have been really big for Ledyard. Marabello has kind of been the biggest piece, I think, and Ragland for
Okay.
Northwest.
Okay. I would definitely go with Marabello for the Northwest and Hutchins for Ledyard. Those two stand out the most to me right now. But it's 35-31, 3 minutes, 15 seconds left in the Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Classic in the spirit of Doc. Ledyard up by 4. Let's see what happens. Let's see who wants it.
Now, some insurance companies brag that they could be on the scene of the accident right after it happens. Whose interest do they have in mind? Yours? I don't think so. You may be one paycheck between you and the street. You have 3 children, work in another town. You need that car and you need it fast. If you have an accident, call me. Attorney Jeffrey Dressler, 24/7, 1122.
Growing up, I never felt pretty. I never felt like I was just beautiful.
I did not think I was beautiful. I started to look at myself as not pretty because my skin was dark.
Dark skin was equal to being ugly and light skin was equal to being beautiful. I don't know, I never felt like I was enough.
But when they saw me with makeup and with my hair all done, people treat you completely different. What is it about me? Why can't I be beautiful?
Tamika Martin here at the Donnell Martin Foundation Wellness Clinic. She's doing a lot of good things. Exquisite events by Mika. She's doing a lot of things, a lot of good things in the community. Donnell Diggs Martin, a former Weaver High School basketball player that passed away recently. A former MVP of the Doc Hurley Classic. Gave Hartford High lots of problems in the old Civic Center. We know it now as the Excel Center. I believe he had 31 points that game. And a few assists. But he definitely brought home the MVP honors that year. But back to the game. Let's see what Ledyard's gonna do. Ledyard up by 4. They don't have to do anything right now. I think Northwest should go man to come out of this zone to put some pressure on Ledyard. Sometimes you got to change things up just a little bit just to throw things off. And I think right now, if I was coaching, I would definitely come out of this zone for Northwest, go man to man, just to give it a different look, and then maybe go right back to that zone. Because we see the zone is this 2-3 zone is their strong point. And as I say that, they get the steal. They got to finish. Good finish by Ragland. Good rebound and finish by Ragland after the missed layup. You can't be passive. You got to continue to attack.
It's going to be a good finish to this game.
Ledyard showing good ball movement. Good idea, good move.
Good move. Just a little more touch.
It's a little short on the finish.
2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Ledyard up 35-33 over Northwest Capital. Timeout. We're going to get a message from our sponsors.
Timeout.
1 minute, 50 seconds left in the game. Ledyard up 2.
Let's see what Northwest does after this timeout. was just called. They had to regroup. Let's see what goes on here. Mirabello's attacking. That shot looks good, but it's just short.
We're almost in the 1-and-1 for Ledyard. 16 fouls on Northwest Catholic.
That foul on number 34 guy Ragland, that's his fifth. That's his fifth. Team 6.
Looks like Mirabello fouled out. That's what it seems like. Referee stopped play because he was notified that there was 5 fouls on the court. Is it Mirabello that fouled out?
The foul was on Ragland.
Oh, okay. That's still a big. That's huge.
He's a force in the middle. He's been getting rebounds,
right,
making layups. They might miss him for this minute. That could be a difference maker. He was an MVP candidate, so you pull out the MVP candidate out the game, especially in the post.
That's a big blow for Northwest right there. But it's still early. Still a lot of time left. There's a minute 30 left. They're only down by 2. Let's see what they can do. Good pressure by Northwest. Ledyard playing a little keep away. They're in a delay game right now.
Wait for Ledyard to move the ball. So this is where the shot clock comes into play.
The shot clock will definitely come into handy, Brandon. I definitely agree with you on that one right there.
And we're in the 1-and-1. Free throws. Free throws. If Ledyard can knock their free throws down, they'll win this game.
You're right. You're right. Knock their free throws down, play good defense. They have an excellent chance of winning the game. But to go back to what you said, definitely. If we had a shot clock out here, it'd be a lot different. Teams would be at a stall and hold the rock for 2 and 3 minutes.
Turner knocks down both free throws, gives Ledyard a 4-point lead. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Northwest got to play smart right here, but they still have to attack. But it has to be a good shot. They can't be passive. They can't hold the ball. They have to be decisive, not indecisive right now. Good move. You got to finish. That's what they needed to do is attack, but they got to finish. Good defense, jump ball. Positions with Ledyard.
Good defense. I like how this game is coming down. 35 seconds left. Ledyard up 4. Timeout, Ledyard. The game plan on how to not lose the game.
Right. Northwest in this zone.
Wow.
Man wide open down
Good
low.
find. Ledyard with a 6-point lead. 20 seconds left in the game. I don't know. You got to knock down some threes. What Northwest going to do? Mirabello can't knock it down. They got a foul. I don't know. Looking like Ledyard might pull away with them. But crazier things have happened. Say crazier things have happened, with 14 seconds left.
Exactly.
But I don't see Reggie Miller on the court. So I don't know.
I'm a Knicks fan, Brandon.
Oh, so you remember?
That stuck me back in the day.
You got visuals.
Oh my goodness, I'm
you
watching.
Still think about that.
It's in my head right
you
now.
You be driving sometimes like, oh man, that one time.
With the choke sign, everything, man, it's just ugly. I don't even like to hear Reggie Miller talk.
I understand.
Because I was that one that was game is over, and then he happened. But you're right, it's never over till it says 0-0-0 on the clock.
40-33, Ledyard up over Northwest. Northwest is going to find out where they're going to get their points from.
Yeah.
33 points, it's not ideal.
Well, you know, like I said before, Northwest is missing a big scorer and Amir Spears. Like I said, he is special, and he brings about at least 15 to 20 points to the table and changes the pace of the game. Him and Mirabello in that backcourt, they're going to be real good once Spears comes back. So I do look forward to Northwest to shake this off, regroup, and refocus and come back and be definitely a stronger team in the near future. But you got to give it up to Ledyard. Ledyard played hard, they played tough, that physical grind out type of team.
Because at the beginning, in the first quarter, like it might be a runaway. Northwest running away with it.
Right. But pressure busts pipes. Ledyard played physical, played strong, stuck with the game plan. And it's 8 seconds left, 7.8 seconds left in the game, and they have a 7-point lead. It looks like they're going to run away with this one.
41-35, 7 seconds. Foul sets to number 3, Lindell Green.
Let's see if Ken Turner can put the nail in the coffin, so to speak. Knock down these free throws. Send Northwest home to regroup. Good way to start off the season for Ledyard, it looks like. The Greater Hartford Pro-Am High School Basketball Classic. Beating one of the top teams in the state, Northwest Catholic, who's a little short-handed, I must remind everyone again.
(42-35), 43-35, Ledyard. 5 seconds left. I think we're going to give this one to Ledyard. We'll see who we're going to give the MVP to. I think it's Hutchins or Turner. We're going to walk away with MVP. Game over, 43-35. Ledyard over Northwest Catholic here in the first game. The Spirit of the Dot, Greater Hartford Pro-Am Classic.
Good game. It's interesting to see who's going to be the MVP of this one.
Congratulations,
if I have my
Northwest.
vote, it'll go to Hutchinson. It'll go to Hutchins,
Let's see where we go. But thank you for tuning in. We're just going to go down and do an interview with the MVP. All right.
Beauty no longer became like a physical thing for me. It became like a internal thing. I had to find beauty within inside of me. My beauty literally runs skin deep. Nobody can define that for somebody else if you are being true to who you are. I now know that beauty isn't just what you see. You know, I know that it's all about the things that you possess inside.
You know, my biggest request is that I can use my purpose to help people redefine their beauty. So I believe that the ultimate definition of love is sacrifice, but I also think that that's what makes you beautiful.
We're here with Trevor Hutchins, MVP of today's game. How does it feel to be named MVP?
It feels good. I was named captain this year, so I knew I was going to be a leader coming into the season, but it just feels to get out and get this first dub. So we move on, focus on the next game.
How did it feel like today, you know, with this game, the grind-out game, 43-35, kind of low scoring, first game of the season. So, like, how did you guys push through? Because at the beginning of the game, it was kind of like, oh, it looked like it might be a runaway, but you guys came out with the press, with the defensive zone. What were you doing? What were you thinking?
Right, I mean, we came out, we were played sloppy. We scored 2 points the first quarter. We weren't making anything, but you know, we held our heads high, and we kept pushing through. We persevered through it. So,
well, congratulations.
Got to push.
All right, congratulations.
Thanks, sir.
Different definition of beauty.
We're here at the close of the Northwest versus Ledyard game. Turned out to be a great grinded out game. 43-35, Ledyard over Northwest. It was a hard fought battle. Lots of turnovers, but you could tell it was the first game of the season.
Definitely the first game of the season, but they'll work all that out. But Hutchins for Ledyard played a big game today. Real physical rebounds, had a big block at the end right there. But like I said, Northwest was missing a big piece today with Amir Spears not playing today. But Ledyard, take the hats off to Ledyard. Great game, good physical game, and they pulled out the win.
Definitely. Looking forward to seeing more from these teams and how they pan out for the rest of the season.
My name is J. Stan McCauley, and I do business as Light Source Productions. I provide professional services in the area of strategic video communications. First, what we do is we help you craft your message using what I call the rule of the 5 W's: who, what, when, where, and why. We do event documentation, content acquisition, full-scale productions, editing, and of course distribution through our social media television network. And with social media, video is more important now than it has ever been. Whether you're talking big business, small business, nonprofit, church, or just an individual. Let's say you're planning an event, a wedding, whatever the case may be. But let's say a big event, but no video. And you spent all this time, all these hours to put this event on, and maybe 100, 200 people attend the event. But more important than that is that thousands could attend by watching it on social media. But of course, you don't think about this until after the event is over. You can't afford not to capture it for social media. And despite what people think, I am affordable. Give me a call. Let's plan your next video project and share it with the world on my social media television network. I promise you that you will have the attention of one person, me.